Buh. Okay. Uh, is that better? Yeah, okay, now my sound is there. Okay, for some reason, OBS wasn't recording my sound. But now it is, so here we are. Okay. Uh, Tears of the Kingdom gameplay is being released soon. I think it's just gonna shadow drop it because there hasn't really been anything for it right as of right now. Been anything for it yet on their YouTube channel yet. So that popped up now, but I don't think that really has. So let me just check. Yeah, I think they're just gonna drop it. It kind of seems like they're just gonna drop it. So yeah, I'm just waiting for it to be published now. Which is why I'm also using the Breath of the Wild poster there. Just so I can, in the meantime, remove. I'm gonna remove it once video is out there. But yeah. Okay. So what could be shown? We have probably about 5 minutes or so before it's actually released to the public here. So what could be shown? Well, there's a lot of stuff that can be shown. Personally, I would like to see. Honestly, I'm not sure actually what I want to see. I mean, I want to see, more about how this game plays. I guess. Um, I guess it could start off with a trailer. That's possible. Starting off the whole stuff with a trailer. And I guess it will be showing the overworld, similar to what he did for Breath of the Wild during their E3 streams. Um, what else? Well, I guess it's possible you can see who the new champions are. I assume it's the same characters that helped us during the events of Breath of the Wild in the present time. Um, you know, no, our yeah, basically yeah, them. Um, yeah, especially because of how they are supposed to be the new champions, basically in Age of Calamity. I'm very curious about how this one may or may not tie into that game, but maybe there will be something there. I don't know. So okay, what else could we see? Well, I guess it would be interesting to see more of Link's abilities. Could we see the Sheikah slide? That was really important in Breath of the Wild. I don't know. It's possible. I guess maybe see more of the Master Sword. Yeah, I mean, not show us how the Master Sword became, what it's going to become like in the game or something like that. Because that's something I want to figure out myself. But I don't know, just show something. I feel like that'd be mostly gameplay, showing the world, maybe showing the skies, maybe possibly showing us that we can now go underwater. Maybe. I know a lot of people wanted to see that, myself included, in Breath of the Wild, so I guess that could be something. Okay, so it should be 3 minutes, about 3 minutes though, until the trailer, the gameplay stuff drops. It hasn't dropped yet, so just waiting for it to drop at this point, and basically just, yeah, just waiting for that. So, but what I can do is do something on Discord here for a moment here. Let's see. Put myself on Do Not Disturb and basically set up a message that I'm live. So, okay, then ska vi se. Yellow. Let's set it for an hour. Yeah. Okay. So it's still 2 minutes away. We don't know. We'll see. I don't know if we release exactly at the time. 1 minute now. Just trying to re-upload the page, see if I can find it now. It's not here yet, but it should be here at any time now. I don't know what else what I could possibly guess of what we could see. But, will be something, alright. Basically showing the world map in general is probably the best and safest guess. I feel like that's what it will do. Yeah, maybe they will announce. Maybe they will show some of the amiibo support. That could be possible. The game will have some amiibo support, so I guess there's that. I don't know. I don't know if playable Zelda is a thing that will happen in this game, but if it's going to be a thing in the game, then in this video will be the place to show it, I think. Unless they want to hide it as a secret, until the game is out, so we can experience that for ourselves. Like, if Zelda is only playable in small sections, for example. But we will see. Yeah, okay, here it is. If my... Okay, that was weird. Okay, we got 13 minutes. So it's a little bit over 10 minutes. So let's go and check it out. Just give me a moment to set it up. If I'm allowed to... If I can grab that little dot thingy on YouTube. There. Okay, just give me a moment. I'm just gonna remove the photo. If I just find the correct one. Yeah, there. Okay, so let's go and see what this one is about. And let's go. I'm so excited to see what happened that I knocked into my mic. I don't know if that hit into. Maybe I should do desktop audio on so you can hear the wheel up there too. So let's play. Let's see what we have to show.
Hello,
or we'll see.
I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. First, I have some news. Development on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
Oh, it's complete?
Thank you very much for waiting.
That's nice.
Many of you are looking forward to this game, and we've released a few trailers so far.
I'm very
Although
much looking
it'll
forward
just
to
be
the
a
game.
brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like. Okay? Let's begin. Here we are in the land of Hyrule. Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore. Of course, it's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways.
Well, I'm very curious to see how it's
changes
changed.
Today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches. In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky.
Yeah, we have the Sky
land
Island.
masses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands. You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up?
Yeah, I'm really curious about that. I assume it's something
If we
to do with
take
the
a
little
look-
water stuff
Oh,
is in the
something's
trailers.
falling
But
from the sky. Do you see it? I
yeah,
wonder what that is. Let's
Looks
head
like
over
it's a
here.
rock.
We're almost at the spot where the object fell. Here it is. Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities. If you do this on the rock that just fell...
Oh, it's like using stasis, basically.
Look, it started rising. This
It's probably
power
not going
is
to be
known
called
as
that, but
recall, which rewinds an
yeah,
object's
recall.
movement.
That's what we're looking for.
Since I just used recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands. Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them. There are a few other Sky Islands floating here too. I made it. There are lots of ways to reach the
Yeah,
Sky
the dragon.
Islands, so we hope you'll try a
The
few
dragons are
different
still
methods.
flying around. That's nice to see.
Okay, now we're on a slightly bigger Sky Island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here. You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit. There's a branch on the ground. When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later.
Yeah,
Let's
like
continue.
using the weapons.
Oh, something's there.
Oh,
This
it's
is
an
a brand
enemy?
new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up. Ah, the branch broke. Not good, not good. Quick, get another branch and... we defeated it.
Whoa, are you getting
Moving on.
Okay, I was thinking about Asian parts, but that's not
We've now
the
explored more
or
of
the
this
one you
Sky
get from the
Island.
Guardians, but that's not that far
As expected,
away from what
fighting
I
with
was
just a
guessing.
branch
So
won't get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here, and do this, look, we can stick
Whoa.
them together. We created a makeshift hammer.
okay,
This is
that's kind of
called
cool.
fuse. You can stick objects together to create new weapons with various effects. Let's take on another construct with this fused weapon. We're dealing with two of them at once. Oh, we beat one. The
Made him a
weapon's
lot
attack is
faster too.
definitely
That's
improved.
it makes sense though. You'll
The other
be literally
branch
hitting
broke,
him with a
but
boulder,
this
so
weapon has much better durability. You can do all sorts of things by experimenting with the fuse ability. You can fuse two weapons, for example. If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork, we can create a weapon with a much longer attack range.
whoa. Okay, this could
With this,
be
we
a
don't have
lot
to
of
get too
interesting.
close to
This could be
enemies,
really
and we
interesting
can safely
to
attack from a distance.
experiment with.
You can also fuse arrows with materials in your inventory. For instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow. Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and you can freeze faraway enemies. Very useful. In addition, let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land. So, at times like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters. Fuse it to an arrow and...
Oh, it becomes
it
like a
honed in
homing
on the
missile
target.
or a homing arrow.
Let's try this on another bird.
That's cool.
I'll just fire in that general direction. It's very simple. Depending on what you stick together, the fuse ability could also be beneficial for hunting. I fused a mushroom to my shield. Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well,
Yeah, I'm
this
curious about
mushroom
how.
is actually a puff shroom. Let's fight an enemy with this. I blocked with the shield.
Oh,
Okay, there's smoke now.
this is like a
The enemy's
smoke bomb
lost
then,
sight of
basically.
Link, so attack. Even if you struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods. In the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate. Some of the Sky Islands even have rivers. We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat. Of
Guess
course,
you can make
there
a boat
isn't
then.
anything that resembles a boat around here. So, we'll lift up this log and attach it to a second log. Let's do one more. We'll bring this over here and attach a third log. It's a makeshift raft. This is another new ability called Ultra Hand. Even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft.
Where they stop the?
You can always attach things or detach them like this.
Is it some kind of glue or something, or made like that?
Now, if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat. However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll
Yeah, I
need
probably
something
need like
to
a
propel it
sail or
forward.
something.
There's something here. Let's try hitting it. Oh, wind. It's blowing wind. Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it? We'll attach another one. This should make the boat well balanced. Okay, they're attached. All right, let's try moving the boat. Hey, it's moving. It's
Okay,
sailing
that's
pretty
kinda
fast
sweet.
with the wind from the fans. Since we added 2 fans, we should be able to cross the river in no time. All right, we reached the other side. In the most recent trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine. Those
Yeah, I see, we
vehicles
can-
actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own.
Yeah, I think
There
you
are
can do
all
that.
sorts of objects you'll come across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure. There are even more new abilities. Take this building over here. Okay, watch this. Look, I passed right through the ceiling.
Just saw that in
This
one
new
of the trailers.
ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through to the floor above you. There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere. For example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it. If we
Yeah, I
use
see we
the
can use the
ability
inside there
here,
too then. To go from inside the cave to outside.
Come on, keep going. Okay, we emerged at the top of the hill. In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain, but in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's another example. Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think that
there's
could be
another
very
construct.
useful if you try is
It seems
when
to be holding a
when it
strange
start
weapon.
raining and stuff.
Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game. Ah, it blew me away with wind. Looks like it's got some sort of fan. Ah, I got pushed off. Ah well, let's just return to the surface.
Okay.
You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this. It feels so good. In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land. You can also search for destinations that pique your interest. Once you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up, like this. Let's dive into this river. And we're back on the surface. There are still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now.
There's a bird there. Flying around, I
What did you
see.
think? Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game. I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too. In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Still a minute though. Oh, is it a... Yeah, it's a Zelda Team Switch! Is it the old... gotta be the old one, right? Oh, I haven't even gotten the Pokemon one yet. And I want this one too. Oh, it looks really good! I really like the design. It looks... I really like the golden Joy-Cons though. That looks really nice. And Pro Controller too. Even yeah, the carrying case. Okay, that was a interesting ending to it though. I really like that actually. I feel like there wasn't really a whole lot to show those here. But it did show some new abilities. So there was I'm just gonna leave that play in the background while I talk. So yeah, I guess it was something. I still feel like we could probably seen a little bit more, but I did use a lot of time on the new abilities, and it's nice to see how that worked. So you can really go involve your imagination though, and build basically probably almost whatever you want. So I'm very curious to see how how people will use this to create stuff. I'm very curious about what people will do with this. Yeah, with this creating this creation stuff. So yeah, and the whole thing about the the name escapes me. I'm sorry about that, but I'm very curious about the stuff when you go inside a cave and you can go to the upper side. It's looking really nice, and I really like the recall ability too. Actually, so that's apparently how it gets to the islands. Then, so that's really nice. This probably also means then, okay, now we can only get up to the islands at certain areas, because of those rocks. But that's yeah. We do see the dragon in the background there. I was trying to point at it, but you probably didn't see that. Anyway, you do see the dragon in the background. So we do know that they are still roaming around. I'm very curious to play this game. And the Switch OLED. Oh my gosh, that looks so nice. I really want that one. I still want the Pokemon one they released too, so I haven't really gotten around to that one yet either. And yeah, I probably won't be able to get that Zelda Switch at day one. But I will be getting it as soon as I can, obviously. Because I do want it. So... And I definitely want to get that Pro Controller, because that one looked very nice. I also really like the new enemy design there. It kind of reminds me of the Guardian in some way. Just the items they give is resembling the parts you get from the Guardians. I'm very curious what other kind of enemies we get to see in this game. And we did see a little bird or something flying around somewhere in the end of this gameplay stuff. So I'm very curious about how that one works. But yeah, so I guess that was that. So I hope you guys did enjoy this trailer too. And if you liked what you see, feel free to like and all that stuff. And if you're watching this, uh, there. So if you're watching this at a later point, I hope you guys did enjoy this little video of my reaction. I'm kind of speechless, so I hope you get. So I'm just gonna end it here. And with that, I hope you guys did enjoy the stream, and I hope you guys are doing alright, and etc. 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 And with that, I see you guys in yeah, next time really. So yeah. I'm really looking forward to the game. Are you gonna get the OLED Switch, by the way? I would like to know if you are, because I personally do want it. I really want it. I need it for my collection. I still need the Pokemon one too. Yeah. So with that, I thank you guys so much for watching. Minishit240, signing out.